Broadcasting for a worldwide audience.
Greetings, good people, and welcome to this week's edition of the Americana Deep Dive. I'm DJ Lonnie, and invite you again to join me on another trip into the heart of the American musical vernacular. This week we're going to get things started in the right way. Here's Eileen Jewell with Gotta Get Right off her exemplary album Boundary County from 2006, her debut release. And I can't rate this album highly enough. It's just one of those works that you want to gift a copy to everyone you love and value and hope that they do the same with everyone that they know. And just love this in every way. This is Gotta Get Right, Eileen Jewell. Just love that. The banjo played with deliberation rather than just as a speed freak machine. So Eileen Jewell with Gotta Get Right, and tracks worth listening to every morning. Okay, time to welcome to the Americana Deep Dive artists that I truly adore as well. This is Chris and Thomas with Take These Thoughts from their beautiful album The Bootlegs Volume 1 from 2018. Chris and Thomas have released 3 full-length albums to date, and everything they've done is great. I urge listeners to seek out their work. We'll be hearing lots more intermittently along the road, but for now, here's Take These Thoughts.
All that you possess, and all I want is all that I can get, and I can't breathe for the things I see and the things I want. I long to be, and I crave much more than I ever need, and I take it all just the way let them steal your soul. All that you deserve, and all you got isn't of real worth. And I can't breathe for the things I see and the things I want. I long to be, and I crave much more than I ever need, and I take it all just the way I please. Take these thoughts, put them in your basement. Take these thoughts and send them down the track. Make sure they don't come back. Take these thoughts, take these thoughts, take these thoughts, and if they come back round, just burn the whole place down.
Wow, it's just beautiful. Let's Take These Thoughts by Chris and Thomas with some gorgeous harmonies on vocals, but also the way that their guitars mix and meld together. Really lovely stuff. Okay, now it's time to hit the blues good and proper. Here's the one and only John Lee Hooker in collaboration with Canned Heat, an incredible pairing. This is Whiskey and Women from the Hooker and Heat LP from 1971, and it kind of says it all.
Drunk, both every night and hard life, and the women done wreck my life. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. All right.
Oh, hey there, brother, don't you know the road? Yes, my brother, I know. Oh, hey there, brother, don't you know the road? Yes, my brother, I know. There was no good, and I was all alone. Yes, my brother, I know. And a big black dog lay beside my door. And the fiddle spoke in a mournful way. Yes, my brother, I know. So I poked that fiddle with my hands. Yes, my brother, I know. Then the fiddler said, hey now, hey now. Yes, my brother, I know. Though not all the tunes I play like that. And though the storms passed over, and the sun is in its place, oh, it took a long time, and the rain. Fiddler, fiddler, take up your bow. Yes, my brother, I know. Oh, play me a song that I don't know. Yes, my brother, I know. The winged dart on my head. Yes, my brother, I know. Be none that I will, I'm in fear. Song, patient as life. Yes, my brother, I know. Like the gladness in my daddy's eyes. Yes, my brother, I know. Like when I was a child, just a little boy. Yes, my brother, I know. The warm within is crook of arm. And though the storms passed over, and the sun is in its place, whoa, it took a long time, in the rain. How I know That's His Golden Messenger there with Brother Do You Know the Road. That was released as a single in 2014, but 3 albums have followed since and all are great. Not sure exactly why, but every time I hear that song I think of my friend Shola out there in Lagos, Nigeria, so that one's for you, Shola. In fact, you can also have the one before, John Lee Hooker and Canned Heat with Whiskey and Women, and I imagine you smiling right now. Okay, something fairly special coming up. We've got the master of slide guitar, Rai Kuda, in collaboration with Vishwa Mohan Bhatt, legendary Hindustani classical musician and master of the veena, the slide guitar in the Indian musical idiom. This is the absolutely awesome Ganges Delta Blues from their album, appropriately titled A Meeting by the River, from 2012. This entire track runs over 9 minutes, so here's a decent length extract. Time to chill, for sure.
with apologies. I'm going to have to let that go now. There's too much else to get through, but you get the idea. It's just fantastic stuff. However, to keep the instrumental slide guitar thing going, here's a sweet thing from Radio Moscow, coming in at a more conservative 2 minutes flat. Here's Black Boot, and more slide guitar, baby. Casey and Clayton there with A Lifeboat from their lovely album The Siren Song from 2017, bringing us back to some classic contemporary Americana after a couple of slide guitar flights of fancy. Immediately before you heard Black Boot by Radio Moscow, and before that an extract from Ganges Delta Blues by Rai Kuda and Vishwa Mohan Bhatt. A really, really beautiful piece of music from a lovely album, A Meeting by the River. Okay, now I opened last week's show with a great track by an artist I recently discovered, Ian Noe, and that was entitled Burning Down the Prairie, and got a great reaction from listeners to that one. So I'm delighted to play another song off his debut album, Between the Country, from 2019. This is a gorgeous track called Letter to Madeleine. And man, if I could sing like this, that's all I'd do all day.
Looked like 100 guns held on me, hunkered by the shed, a Detroit general in company. A calling boy, come out, we have you jailed. Beside the buckshot door, I stood still, wondering how the hell the bastards found me in those hills, and clinging to a letter that I wished I'd mailed. Oh, rest easy, Madeline, I'm bringing down the pain across this flooded county line. And when I get home, we'll have a grand old time. But don't you shed no tears, be surprised if you get the word that your wild man comes up and died. Set me up a stone on that high hillside. Now in the pouring snow, sad but swift, I headed down the highway, hoping that the burden of my blues would lift, and praying that the whiskey would keep me brave. Oh, but I got caught in the cold, looking like a hobo without no mercy from the road, and feeling like a dead man without a grave. Rest easy, Madeline, I'm bringing down the pain across this flooded county line. And when I get home, we'll have a grand old time. But don't you shed no tears, or be surprised if you get the word that your wild man comes up and died. Set me up a stone on that high hillside. Oh my, oh my. Bloodied up and chained, my legs pinned down, I woke to find my fate in the hands of 4 men gathered around, a cursing for the bad they knew I'd hear. And the more they stomped and moaned, the more I prayed, feeling every spark flying off of that fire. And the rusted blade said, better think it through, this is your last chance, kid. Rest easy, Madeline, I'm bringing down the pain across this flooded county line. And when I get home, we'll have a grand old time. But don't you shed no tears, or be surprised if you get the word that your wild man's up and died. Set me up a stone on that high hillside.
Isn't that just great? That's Ian Noe with Letter to Madeline. That's a beautiful groove, lovely swing. Yeah, I can listen to that forever. Okay, last week I also played a track entitled This Is How We Do Things in the Country. That was by Lawrence County. Well, in my research for these shows, I came across another song with the same title, but a very different feel indeed. This is the wonderfully named Slim Cessna's Auto Club from their Bloody Tennant Truth Peace album from 2004. And it rocks, country style.
The first and last time I met her, we was children 7 years by. She held my hand so softly, she was perfectly shy. My family went to wander 6 years in foreign lands. I returned on last evening to take her by my hand. Let go, 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 let go. Long about break and morn, I met with my girl. She looked at me with crossed eyes, so I sent her from this world. I cracked her with my shovel, she bent my shovel's blade. She still had them crossed eyes as I dug her crooked grave. This is how it's always been. This is how we do things in the country. This is how it's always been. This is how we do things in the country. On the next morning, the rains they came down, washed away that crooked grave, washed her straight into town. She nudged against Judge Henry, she looked at him with cocked eyes. Judge Henry, he's as thick as the best built dam, but even he knew she passed on by. Let go, 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 let go. Long late that evening, I saw her kinfolk out. I asked to sing at a funeral. They said, son, we'd be proud. My song, it began to bend and break as her box went in the ground. They dug her a brand new hole with walls true up and down. This is how it's always been. This is how we do things in the country. This is how it's always been. This is how we do things in the country. You love it, you let it, you love it, you love it, you love it, you let it, you love it, you love it. Late in the dark time, I went creeping round the town. Entered every pine board shed, all their tools I did found. I put them in my vice grip, turned them to the left and right, returned them to their tool sheds, straightened out this town with might. Now when they hoe a garden, when they raise a new building, it laid askew and Lord does it grieve. Now when they shape a new tool from the ones he's made unstraight, see every which way things be crossing.
Tanyas there with The Cuckoo Bird, and regular listeners to these shows will know that I love the Be Good Tanyas and play them often, and that's another simple reason why. They're awesome. That track is off their Blue Horse LP from 2019. Versions of The Cuckoo Bird have been recorded by very many artists, and none quite as spooky as that one, I don't think. I first heard a beautiful rendition of it on Kristen Hirsch's album Hips and Makers from 1994, where it's entitled The Cuckoo, and I'm going to play that version another time. Before that, you heard the Slim Cessna's Auto Club with This Is How We Do Things in the Country, and a fat slice of Southern Gothic again right there. Okay, time to get down and dirty again. Here's the real deal, Mr. Cedric Burnside, an electric blues guitarist of impeccable pedigree, son of blues drummer Calvin Jackson, and grandson of none other than the man himself, R.L. Burnside, godfather of the Mississippi Hill Country Blues. Cedric Burnside is also an incredibly accomplished drummer, winning countless awards for his playing on various blues albums, including Descendants of Hill Country from 2016, which won a Grammy for Best Blues Album that year. Here he is with Step In off the I Be Tryin' LP from last year, and the entire album is simply great. It's fresh and funky, yet you can still hear his grandfather in every guitar lick. Go, Cedric.
I feel like a bird with broken wings. I can't fly back up in a tree. Like an addict, fiending for a crack. Trying to break the habit, but they keep on coming back. Like a child, crying all night long. Hungry for some food, but it's all gone. Please, Lord, step in. I feel like I'm lost and can't be found. I'm boat with a hole that's slowly sinking down. Like a bully that's putting me to the test. Got me paranoid and I can't get no rest. Please, Lord, step in.
I got the blues from my baby, left me by the San Francisco Bay. Said I got the blues from my baby, left me by the San Francisco Bay, Cisco Bay. And there was nothing I could do or say, or just hang my head, slowly walk away. Hey, well, so long, pretty baby, guess I won't see you for a while. Oh, so long, pretty baby, guess I won't see you for a while. You've been a good old wagon, you got me there in style. Oh, but you left me here to walk a ragged mile. Hey, well, a woman's heart, it's made of solid rock. Oh, a woman's heart, it's made of solid rock, solid rock. And if you love her, she'll give you all she's got. Oh, and buddy, that can be an awful lot. Hey, I'm just a rolling and a tumbling, trying to make it out of here alive. I'm just a rolling and a tumbling, trying to make it out of here alive. And if I'm lucky, I might feel satisfied. Hey, I got the blues for my baby, left me by the San Francisco Bay. Said I got the blues for my baby, left me by the San Francisco Bay, Cisco Bay. And there was nothing I could do or say. Oh, just hang my head, slowly walk away. Hey, hey.
There's another artist that I've played before, but make no apologies for returning to them this week. That's the awesome Hooray for the Riff Raff with New San Francisco Bay Blues from the Small Town Heroes LP from 2014. Hope you dug that. Before that, gorgeous piece of music was Cedric Burnside flying the flag for Mississippi Hill Country Blues, bless him. Okay, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this week's show. Again, a wee reminder that all the Americana Deep Dive shows are available on the Radio Lewes archive, so do feel free to track back anytime. There's lots of great music there. I'm going to leave you this week with another rollicking number of Ryan Adams' debut album, Heartbreaker, from 2000. This is To Be Young, and then in parenthesis, Is to Be Sad, Is to Be High. And this one goes out to Leia, because she's awesome. So, until next week, stay safe, keep on rocking. Adios.
1, 2, 1, woo! Young boy done me bad, went and did you wrong. Young boy done me bad, I went and did you wrong. And I got high. Lord, I got high. Now I got a bone to pick with you, and I'm sure you know it's true. Oh, one day when you're looking back, you were young and man, you were sad. When you're young, you get sad. When you're young, you get sad, then you get high.
be. Oh, one day when you're looking back, you were young in Maine, you were sad. When you're young, you get sad. When you're young, you get sad. Then you get high. You get high. Ooh, the days of rain would fall your way. Ooh, the days of rain would fall your way. And you'd be high, 'cause you got sad. 'Cause you got sad. Woo! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man!
Radio Lewes. Local community webcasting.